So hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been an extremely long amount of time since my last video, and quite frankly I did not know if I'd be coming back to YouTube and start making videos again. But I've been seeing a lot of positive response. Even when I was not making videos, I was getting tons of views, I was getting questions in the comments, and I was also gaining some subscribers. So I thought, why not? If people are actually gaining something out of these videos, why stop making them? And so today I'm back, and now I finished my first year at university in the UK at the University of Manchester, and I think right now I'm at a good position to talk a little bit about what you should expect when you're coming into university as a first year student. Now it's the end of August, so starting now and towards the start of September, mid September, all the international students and students from everywhere will start coming into university, will start enrolling at universities, and this can be an overwhelming as well as an exciting time. So yeah, the most common issue that most of the students face when going to university abroad is homesickness. Now, homesickness is bound to hit you if you've not been away from your house for a long amount of time, maybe since your childhood. And that can be a really challenging time because you're going from away from your family and completely to a different location on the globe, which is, in my opinion, very challenging. But there are a lot of things that you can do to stay away from homesickness. Now, first of all, the first week when all of the students come to university is known as the Freshers Week. During this time, the university arranges a bunch of different activities to keep the students busy before they start their studies. So you don't have the load of studies, and that time you can use just to make friends, party, and enjoy time, because that freshers week will not come back again, and that is a golden opportunity to make some good friends. Also, before going to the university, there will be many WhatsApp group chats and many group chats on Facebook coming together. So even if you do not use Facebook, please make an account right now, or please retrieve your old account, because Facebook is generally a place where most of the university group chats are first formed, and then they move on to places like WhatsApp and Instagram and whatnot. So make sure you go onto Facebook and search for whatever your university is, and then freshers and the year that you're going into. This way you can make some friends even before you've moved to university, and that takes away a lot of anxiety of going to a different place and a place where you don't know anyone. Another thing you can do is, during the first week there will be a thing called a freshers week, a freshers fair, in which different societies in the university come together and they tell what they've got to offer. So for example, there are many societies in every university. Like our university had a board game society, a physics society, a astrophysics society, and literally anything you can imagine, there's a society for that. And you can find your sort of people in that group, and it will be easier for you to make friends in a group like that. So make sure that you join a bunch of societies as soon as you go to universities, because that is going to be a major help in making friends for you. Okay, so now for some serious talk. I know that most of you would know that first year usually doesn't account for that much at university, and even if it does, it's quite minuscule. But that does not mean that you can just take your first year as a grain of salt, because although it does not account for much, it will help you get into the routine of uni, and it will help you understand how exactly you need to study for your university. Because as soon as you finish your first year, which does not account for much, your second and third year account for a hell of a lot. And that's why you need to have the practice of studying at university, and you need to know exactly how the study system works there in the United Kingdom, or if you're going to the US. Another thing is, many students, like most of my friends as well, they forget that there should be a balance between your social life and your work life at university, because that line usually fades away during the first year, because nobody cares a lot about studying, which is completely wrong. You should be having a good balance between your social life and your studying. But remember, the main thing that you've gone there for is studying, and not for your social life. Like, obviously social life is a huge plus when you go abroad to study, but you need to have that focus in your mind that your main aim, the main reason why you've come abroad, is to get that degree, is to study in a well-known university abroad. But yeah, although you're studying a lot, you should take a ton of time aside for your social life as well, to make friends and to stay connected with people back home and in the UK. Because in the end, only having your study life, only having academics in your life is not going to help you further down the road. You need to have connections with people as well. One more thing that people tend to research a lot before coming to university and the thing that they're going to do it is part-time jobs. Now, although it might sound exciting to do part-time jobs, although it might sound like you'll get an extra source of income and you can easily bide your time, do part-time jobs only if you absolutely need to, because the workload at university is immense, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, at least for my course, I was doing physics. The workload is intense and you rarely get time away from studying to do other things, and if you put in social life into that, doing a part-time job with that is going to be an extreme challenge. But if you're doing some light courses and if you have a lot of free time to yourself, obviously you should and you must go and do part-time jobs, because that'll help you build your character and that'll help build confidence and that work ethic in you. But again, if you start doing your part-time job and you find that it is hampering your studies, quit it immediately and do it only if you absolutely need to have an extra source of income. And last but not the least is that enjoy your time at university, because these 3 years of your life, or at least that first year of university, they will never come back, and you need to enjoy that while you're working, because as I said, it will never be back and it'll be one of the best time that you've lived in your life. And going abroad by yourself is a complete challenge, and once you've spent some time over there, once you start doing things independently by yourself, you're going to feel completely good about yourself. You're going to be proud of yourself for being able to go abroad by yourself and doing a lot of things that are extremely challenging. So yeah, that was from my end for this very short video. But as you can see, I'm a little bit rusty coming back to YouTube after such a long time. So, but from now on, I'm hoping that I'll be able to post videos quite usually and on a regular basis. So thank you so much guys for watching the video. If you liked it, please like the video and please subscribe the channel. It helps the channel grow. Thank you so much.